Dark Fate stars Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger as they reprise their iconic roles from the original Terminator 2 in 1991. This is an original sequel of the from the 1991 movie, not excluding the Terminal Salvation, Terminator Genesis. You can basically throw those ones out the window. And in this movie, a soldier by the name of Grace is sent in the future to save a woman by the name of Danny, whose legacy is tied in with John Connor and Sarah Connor from the original movies. Grace is sent into order to protect Danny from this Rev 9, played by Gabrielle Luna, and all the original Terminators, if you ask me. Now, this story does get a little confusing because it is like I see a lot of people don't like this movie because I keep saying everyone saying this movie is garbage. It's gonna lose almost $100 million in the box office. But to be honest with you, I kind of like this movie. I mean, I'm kind of confused on where everyone keeps bashing it and saying it's awful, it's garbage, it's trash, and I'm just kind of like, I was in the theater like, to me it had everything that you would want. I mean, now the storyline does get a little confusing, especially like in the very beginning part, because as we know, if you have seen the original Terminator, you know that Sarah Connor and John Connor, they stopped the apocalypse of the machines taking over and wiping out basically all of mankind. This is basically what Terminator 2 was about. And so I'm kind of like, why is this movie being made if they did change the future? Well, they changed the future, but as the title says, they changed the future, but they did not change their fate. See why people are confused with this movie and kind of are in odds with it, but to me, I thought it was a pretty solid movie. I love seeing Linda Hamilton reprise her role as Sarah Connor. Even though Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think why a lot of people really didn't like his character because he was basically the original character from the 90s, but with a different spin to it. Like, he was older. He was aging 800. But I thought that having Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie was a bonus. Like, to me, I love the way his character, he was really kind of funny. And him and Linda Hamilton, they kind of had that good chemistry, even though they were kind of at odds in the movie. But once you see the movie, you understand why they were at odds. I guess in retrospect, I can see why people were kind of confused of why they really even needed this movie. But I like the movie. To me, it was a good storyline. It was paced well. The action was good. Gabrielle Luna, who's the one that played the Rev 9, who's basically the new T-1000 or unstoppable android, he was amazing. Like, he played a good role in this. Like, had a mission. Anyone that got in his way died. To me, the action scenes in this movie were amazing. I like the pacing. Like I said, I like the pacing in this movie. To me, it was a well paced out. To me, you never kind of like, all right, let's go on, let's hurry up, let's. And the movie I think it was like almost a 2 hour movie. But like I said, I thought this was a good movie. I'm not gonna call it like the best movie ever, but it's certainly better than all those other trash movies that had ones. So other ones. So we had Terminator. Oh yes, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis, and then Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. So all those movies and TV show were bad. So this was the only one that was not bad to me. Like I said, a lot of people are kind of dissing this movie, but to me, like I said, James Cameron came back to produce it. He was the original one who did the first two, so I thought that was a plus. Tim Miller, the director of Deadpool, I thought he did an excellent job directing this movie. I mean, I'm still kind of confused on why people just kind of ragging on this movie. I mean, like I said, I thought the movie, it does get confusing. There are a couple maybe scripts they could have tweaked a little bit, little things in the script that they could have tweaked a little bit, far as the fluidity, far as the transition from Sarah Connor to why she's still alive, and not why but why she in this movie, but they do touch on it, and once you see it, you kind of like, I get it, but it could have used a little fine tuning. I see with that, but besides that, like I said, I was all in fan of this movie. Like I thought it was a solid movie. I mean, like I said, I guess I'm the only one because all the people who I follow, and all my other critics I follow and look, they've kind of just ragged this movie. Like they just say how awful it was. But like I'd go see it again. I'll buy it when it comes out on DVD. So maybe, like I said, maybe I'm the odd one out. When a movie's bad, I like to say it's bad. When a movie's good, I like to say it's good. When a movie's not as bad as everyone else say it is, I like to say that as well. So, drop me some comments, guys. Let me guys know what you guys thought about this. Have you seen the new Terminator Dark Fate? What did you think of it? If you did see it, was it as bad as everyone says it is? Or is everyone else kind of tripping and you thought it was a good movie as well? Like I said, let me know. I thought it was a good movie. Apparently, I'm on the island by myself. But like I said, drop me some comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie. So, as always, Mr. Movie X6 is out. As always, drop those comments. Let me guys know. Give me some feedback on this because I need to know I'm not by myself on this one. Until the next review, I'll holler at you guys later. Mr. Movie X6 is